Oh shit.
Wow.
What's going on YouTube and what up to the Dragon Squad? I'm Ember the Blaze,
And I'm Glacier the Iceborne.
and we're Reaction Dragons. And if you like the vibe, like and subscribe.
Doesn't cost a dime and helps us go full time.
Just do it!
Thanks so much for the support, guys. Now, what's on the menu for today, Glacier?
Looking forward to this. We're back at you with more House of the Dragons, Season 1, Episode 2.
Yeah, episode 2. I'll be honest, I haven't been able to stop thinking about the show since it aired last week. I love Game of Thrones. We say we will about season 8. We don't have to keep rehashing that, but you have to, I would say out of all, the fantasy maps or worlds, whatever you want to call it, I would say, the world of Game of Thrones is probably number 1 for me. Number 2 would probably be the MCU universe, and then, Middle Earth, the whole Lord of the Rings. Yeah. And then probably Avatar is probably running at number 4.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of Game of Thrones, just to touch on that real quick, I just want to touch back on what we said in the intro of the last episode. Sir Arthur Dayne. Someone in the comments let us know when he was dual wielding. I could be wrong, but I think someone in the comments said that one of them was legendary sword made out of meteorite. I just want to know if that sword was passed down. I don't remember in Game of Thrones if they mentioned it. And I know it probably has nothing to do with House of Dragons, but I do kind of want to know where the legendary sword. And is the legendary sword better than Valyrian steel?
he was a Targaryen Kingsguard, but he wasn't a Targaryen. He was House Dayne, which I don't know if House Dayne was even around during this era they were in with House of the Dragon. But
Damn.
I've been thinking about this show so much, I even went back and I tried to find spoiler-free history lessons. I want to take this seriously. I don't want to start just saying dumb shit to get clapped. So I started watching history videos on. The mainly thing I wanted to focus on was the Doom of Valyria, especially because with Sirius in the end of last episode, he's pretty much talking about how everybody thought Aegon the Conqueror was, essentially just conquer Westeros because the Targaryen just wanted to, conquer. But the fact that it could be because he had a dragon dream that foresaw that if a Targaryen doesn't sit on the throne, it would be the end of man, which is pretty much insinuating foreshadowing the long winter with the White Walkers and everything. So that was his whole motivation for, wanting to conquer Westeros. That adds just a whole new element of, motivation and character development for Aegon before. And we haven't actually even met Aegon the Conqueror at all. We just have lore on him essentially. But it's also cool that Viserion was the last Targaryen to ride Balerion the Black Dread. And so once he died of old age, then Viserion kind of swore off riding dragons at that point. And it makes more sense that when he was talking to Rhaenyra, it was a mistake to try to think that we can control these dragons because they can't be controlled. But it's as dangerous as dragons are, it's even crazy to say he's riding a dragon is one thing, but sitting on the Iron Throne is the most dangerous seat in Westeros. And you can see that slowly. It's like that analogy, death by 1,000 cuts. Slowly the throne is kind of cutting him little by little. I don't know if he's gonna end up dying from the infection from the cut on his back, but I feel like it's just foreshadowing that sooner or later this throne is going to be the death of him one way or another. I feel like he's going to get taken out. Someone's either going to assassinate him or poison him, or he's going to get tried or something and be beheaded.
Or is it going to be during the war or during a fight with his brother?
I think it's going to happen this season. I feel like he's going to be the Ned Stark of this season. We're going to love his character, or at least be invested in his character, and then he's just going to get murked probably towards the end of it. Because you have to have room to figure out who's going to take the throne at that point, because Rhaenyra's the heir. But now you see this dynamic where you see Otto trying to play 5e chess and send Alicent pretty much develop an heir there.
And especially if it's a boy. If our theory is right that they do end up fucking.
Or they already have fucked, we just didn't see it.
And it's not just a fuck. What if it's I think
it's a long game. I don't think it's just going to be a one-night stand. I feel like as long as Viserys is alive, Alicent might be the new queen of Westeros.
And that's going to create a rift between him and his daughter to where she's going to push her. Well, she's already kind of cool with the uncle.
And also it's going to create a rift between Rhaenyra and Alicent. Because they're going to go from a dynamic of being best friends, ride or die, I'd rather just spend my entire time with you instead of being heir to the throne, to, oh wait, you're my fucking mother now and you might be pregnant with my brother. What the fuck is going on?
And she's and I'm the queen, so you're going to address me as so.
Yeah, I think Alicent, I feel like she
you know what I mean? I think
has pride in her house. So she would want Hightower to have that kind of regal status as much as her father would. Her father's kind of doing it in a snaky way, but at the same time I feel like Alicent will try to will actually own that role.
Yeah.
And actually maybe she'll actually fall in love with Viserys, so it won't be this snaky shit to her. It just the whole situation is just snaky, but
it's just got to be weird though. It's I wonder if she looked at him like another father figure.
Because she was actually going to him and she was one thing I wish people would have told me when my mom died, it was that I'm sorry. So and she just so seriously, I'm sorry. Yep. So I feel like it's gonna be more of a comfort thing, and then maybe they actually fall in love. So regardless of how it looks, I feel like she's gonna be I'm just kind of going with my feelings, and I'm the queen, so I'm gonna take it seriously. So sorry, Rhaenyra, you don't get my way. So I feel like it's gonna cause a rift there, and then also that will kind of push her towards Daemon.
Yep.
Because people are so quick to hate on Daemon, just like people are so quick to hate on Viserys for letting his wife die to save the baby. But number one with that, she was gonna die anyway. So yeah, I feel like he probably should have at least told Emma what was going down. But it wasn't one of those situations where he chose to save the baby over her.
Yeah, like Cersei, like she just gave off that vibe from the get-go where she was just a bitch and I couldn't stand her ass. But like Jaime Lannister, I didn't like him, and then he turned out to be one of my favorite characters.
And George R. R. Martin said, I don't know if it was his favorite character in all of Song of Ice and Fire and Fire and Blood, or just like his favorite Targaryen. But he says I'll just say his favorite Targaryen was Daemon, because Daemon is such a great character, similar to a Jaime Lannister, where there's certain, just depending on the situation, you might hate him for doing one thing, but then he has such like deep motivations for it, and then he has probably a crazy character that we don't know about. Or at some point in time, by the time we get to the Civil War, it's going to be hard to choose.
What you're rooting for.
You're gonna be like, it's kind of like Attack on Titan. You're gonna be like constantly switching.
You're gonna be rooting for like a draw, like just get along, fuck.
Yeah. So, and they say it all the time. If you expect a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention. What if his play? Because think about it, if Rhaenyra becomes heir to the throne, Daemon pretty much is out of the picture unless Rhaenyra dies. But what if he's like, you know what? What if I just get my niece pregnant?
Yeah, because they believe in incest.
Incest is completely on the table. Even what's his one mistress, Mysaria, even she was like, oh, you want me to bring another girl, maybe someone with silver hair?
Well, wouldn't it be out of the question
Because think about it from a strategic standpoint. And I'll guarantee that he stays in the royal family. If nothing else, he can't be king. He can at least be like king regent or whatever the case is.
I mean, Jon Snow fucked his aunt, so it's no different than her fucking
uncle.
uncle.
And Emma related. They're probably cousins. That's why she's having miscarriages. So,
but I wonder if she sees him romantically like that.
Maybe like genuinely on some general. Maybe he genuinely has other feelings for her. I don't know. It could be either way.
Yep.
But
that is very true.
Yeah. So I'm just excited what's gonna happen from here. I mean, I know we're like doing all this theorizing from one episode of House of the Dragon, but just like I can see the writing on the wall that like I feel like Daemon's gonna get his army and build up an army and literally challenge Viserys for the throne. And I feel like if anybody's gonna be an ally to him, it might be Corlys.
Yep. What I like about the show too is not like just so much black and white, meaning like I'm gonna get my army, you get your army, and we fight. There's still much like political stuff in there too. Like, and there's like all these different people talking amongst themselves. Like, there's also an internal battle that's not physical.
And Daemon's not wrong when he's talking about Otto. Like, look, the council sees that you're weak, and they're gonna try to take advantage of you and somehow take you out of the throne one way or another.
Question is,
he's not wrong. So,
question is, who's Littlefinger this season?
At this point, it's Otto. The fact that he's like pimping out his daughter just to make sure he can be in the talking to have an heir to the throne.
And he's the one that tells secrets. I heard Daemon was doing this shit, saying this, but secret.
Exactly. So I feel like all that shit's going on. And then another cool thing I realized is like the difference between the Valerians and the Valerians. So essentially, the Valerians and the Targaryens essentially share the same ancestors, but when they all lived in Valyria, the Valerians didn't have the ability to ride dragons or anything like that, and they were I feel like they were kind of looked at as second-class citizens compared to the Targaryens and the Valyrians. So I feel like before the Doom of Valyria happened, they kind of left and they kind of just want to like settle there in Westeros and kind of like have their own thing, probably because they felt like they weren't at the same level of hierarchy or power as the Targaryens and Valyrians.
Right.
And then I think it was Daenerys the Dreamer was a Targaryen, and she had a prophecy, because you know with Targaryens and dragon dreams, she had a dream that the Doom of Valyria would happen. So the Targaryens at that time, they said fuck this, and they left, because the other Valyrians were probably like, you know, oh, you're just having dreams, you're full of shit, whatever, you're crazy. Yeah. So they just completely blew that off. Targaryens went to Dragonstone and set up shop there, and then 12 years later, the Doom of Valyria happened, and pretty much all of Valyrians are wiped out. All the dragons, except for I think like 5 of them were wiped out. I think Valerian's the only dragon that survived. So it's just crazy, like just learning about like. I hope they do another spin-off during that era, like the Doom of Valyria, Aegon the Conqueror era.
They probably could.
They can do so many different, because there's so much lore. That's what I love about this so much. There's so much history. I mean, George R. R. Martin's a genius. And another cool thing too is in the little snippets of what to expect throughout the season, we saw that big ass dragon at the end,
and we saw time jumps.
We saw time jumps too, but the big ass dragon, and I'm pretty sure just off of what I know with Aegon the Conqueror, that might be Vhagar, because he conquered Westeros with his 2 sisters, which also he was fucking. One of them I think was Visenya, and Visenya's dragon was Vhagar, and that's the second biggest dragon ever, like next to Balerion, the Black Tread. So if we don't get Balerion in the show, at least we get the second best thing, which is the second biggest dragon. But I'm ready to jump in this just to see how crazy this is. You ready, Glacier?
I'm ready.
All right, guys. As usual, take a couple seconds, hit the like button down below. The engagement does lead to more views. As usual, you can fully watch along this much more content on our Patreon. Shout out to existing Patrons. Really appreciate you guys. That being said, let's fucking go.
Damn.
Oh, we're getting an intro video.
And listen to music. Same music.
Oh. This is the cherry on top of the icing on the cake.
We'll follow the blood.
Oh, yeah. We were already back, but now we're back. Fire and blood.
Boom, red shot. There's the dragon.
Woo! I have chills already.
You know, just pause it. Let's not watch it at all, you know?
Kiss my ass. Oh shit. We're gonna see the, what's his name, the crab feeder. God damn, this is exactly what I was envisioning.
Oh, right there, fresh ass foot.
Oh, and he's still alive. Oh wow.
Oh shit.
Wow. What's worse, this or how the Ramses kill like flame people?
Ramsey,
Or I mean how the Boltons kill.
Ramsey, yeah, they're ruthless, but he cut off your dick too.
Sir Ryan was a strong Lord Commander of the Kingsguard.
Kingsguard must soon be restored to its full complement of 7. With the help of the Hand, I've invited a number of fine candidates to court.
Kristen Cole might be a candidate.
That's true. Oh,
4 ships
he's
have now
coming
been
in.
lost. The last one was flying my banner. The Stepstones have now grown into a conflagration, yet you sit here and dither about court business.
Corvus is like, I told you this show was a big deal.
The Crown will compensate you for your ship and crew and make an offering to the men's
I
family.
don't want compensation. I want to seize the Stepstones by force.
7 kingdoms
Damn.
have never entered open war with the free cities. Were that to happen, the losses would be incalculable.
I bet I know who will help him though.
Yep.
Who also has a dragon.
What reason does the crab feeder have to fear us? The king's own brother has been allowed to seize Dragonstone and fortify it with an army of his gold cloaks.
Caution you, Lord Corliss. A seat at the king's table does not make you his equal.
You're gonna push Corliss right out of the council.
The Stepstones will be settled. In time.
Rhaenyra's just
You
soaking all
have
this shit
dragon riders, father.
Ooh, I like
Yeah.
how she spoke up.
Dragons beat ships.
Send us. It would be a show of force.
At least the princess has a plan.
Damn.
Let's go.
Beast.
Perhaps there's some better use for the princess's talents, Your Grace.
Shut the fuck up.
See, Otto's doing his little finger.
Just to see about the new Kingsguard posting, Lord Commander. This
Eat
knight
me.
will protect you as well. You should choose.
Yep, Kristen Cole I feel like is gonna be the main candidate.
I was trying to give you good advice. Yeah, because dragons roll up, they're not fucking around. I'll burn your ass to
Yeah.
a crisp.
I mean, it's good that Rhaenyra's stepping up too, but if nothing else, Daemon's got Craxy, so.
Sir Desmond recently brought a would-be poacher to justice.
Boring.
Do any of these knights have combat experience? Beyond capturing poachers.
Damn.
Damn. Put
That's
you on
something
the
even
spot.
Renice said last episode, like, all of these
For Kristen
knights haven't even seen war.
Boom. Kristen Cole.
Kristen Cole.
I have combat experience.
Yeah.
Be welcome, Sir Kristen. You saw combat in the Stormlands.
Dornish marches, Princess. I fought for a year as a foot soldier against the Dornish incursions.
Yeah, Rhaenyra's gonna be all about Kristen.
Yep. Pick his
And
ass.
choose Sir
Let's do it.
Kristen Cole.
Easy.
Let's not be too hasty.
No, I already made my decision.
The Valyrian capital was built into a volcano, much like Dragonstone.
Yep. That was its downfall.
The volcanic face, closest to the source of their magic and power.
I love how we're getting this.
Over 1,000 dragons, a navy large enough to span the seas of the world.
You know, 1,000 dragons, imagine that.
Okay.
The glory of old Valyria will never be seen again. 7 hills.
Oh. You already see some of the
Tell me,
chemistry.
how is Rhaenyra?
What do you mean?
Well, these days she doesn't say more than a few words to me. I wish she would approach me.
What if you went to her?
There are times when I would rather face the Black Dread himself than mine own daughter of 50.
I think she would open herself to you if invited.
So she'll be the bridge that connects them.
You do not mention
shall
our
I?
talks to Rhaenyra, do you? I fear that she wouldn't understand them.
No, Your Grace.
Yeah, like, why are you spending so much time with my dad?
I mean, so far he hasn't really made a move.
But it's also just adding fuel to the fire, like keeping this a secret from Rhaenyra,
Yeah.
and she finds out.
What if your father were to remarry? Your father loves you.
Kind of getting me off motherly vibes when she says that. Your father loves you.
I find this is a way to be with my mother. Here in the quiet of the sept. I feel close to her.
This is the same sept that exploded with the wildfire, right?
Yep.
I want him to see me as more than his little girl. Mine own father does not know the language of girls either. And I wish to talk with him. I know that I must make the effort.
So I mean, this is good though, because like Alicent's gonna help Rhaenyra connect better with Viserys. You
Yep.
can already see like planting the seeds of her being like more of like a motherly figure, going
Yep.
from that like from a BFF to
Yeah, and Allison isn't trying to be malicious. I think it's still going to be a conflict, though, that ends up happening.
oh, it's definitely gonna. As soon as she hits the fan, it's like ugh.
At the moment, the crown is perceived as being vulnerable.
And a blind incursion in the stepstones is the only way to demonstrate that we are not?
To elude a storm, you can either sail into it or around it. But you must never await its coming.
Bars.
Join our families. Wed our daughter Lena. With the Targaryen dragons and the Velaryon fleet bound in blood, you can show the realm that the crown's strongest days are ahead.
You could not ask for a stronger match than Lena.
They're gonna feel slighted though if he chooses Alicent.
Yeah. I gotta think about that shit.
Because I feel he's gonna fall in love with Alicent, but this is like the Lena marriage would be stronger.
Yeah.
For what they're saying to show strength.
I loved your mother. Very much.
As did I.
It was a tender moment though.
Yeah.
I feel like she'll maybe encourage Viserys to move on, not knowing that he's looking at Alicent.
Yeah.
But in questioning them, I discovered that Sir Criston was the only man among them with true battle experience.
You'll make a fine knight of the King's Guard.
Let's go. Maggots. Yummy.
The fuck is that?
Are they using it to like eat the dead flesh?
This is our
Whose
best
fingers
chance to save the digit. Your Grace.
God, it's decaying from the sword. So the throne's causing
Dead
infections.
flesh and hopefully
Yep.
stop the advance of the rot.
That
Damn,
is-
his back.
Bro, death by a thousand cuts.
Yeah.
The Lady Lena is young, Your Grace.
So is Allison.
A match with their daughter would go a long way towards sealing the breach.
I do fear what Rhaenyra might think.
What does it matter, Your Grace? Her mother has passed. Her father must propagate the royal line.
I was gonna try to say, well, Hightowers are a powerful family too. That shows strength.
Oh. I want to see this Lady Lana.
This must be her right here. I'm sorry, sir.
No.
No. Just no.
No. Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Yeah, fuck.
You were Valyrian's last rider.
She looks like she's 12.
Before he died.
Yeah, no. He's got to have some type of moral compass, please. Please.
Vhagar still lives,
Vhagar, you mentioned him.
Yep.
but
In the
too
intro.
large for the dragon pit.
Some would say too large for our world.
Can't wait to meet her.
It would be a great honor to join our houses, as they were in Old Valyria. I would give you many children.
Just say no.
Yeah.
They can join houses in like 10 years.
Look at him. He even feels sick about it. Come on. Have
Yeah.
some moral compass. Please.
Jeez. You look like you're taking her to Disney on Halloween.
Asshole.
Nothing against Lena, but I'm just saying.
It is his duty to take a new wife and strengthen his line.
I did not ask for a lesson in politics. I asked whether this bothers you.
Yeah, keep it real.
Does it bother you?
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, throw it back.
Whether it's to my daughter or to someone else's, your father will remarry, sooner than late. His new wife will produce new heirs, and chances are better than not that one of those will be male.
And then you're gonna be knocked out of line.
As past, the men of the realm will expect him to be heir, not you.
Speaking from experience, but also out of bitterness.
Yeah, bitterness and pettiness.
Rhaenyra will break the wheel.
When I'm queen, I will create a new order.
There you go. Let's go.
No one else has the heart to tell you.
You
Men
won't?
would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne. And your father is no fool.
What, you saying he's a fool if he appoints her? Fuck off.
But what she's doing is she's just planting a seed of doubt. So we'll see if that seed actually sprouts. I mean, Rhaenyra's strong enough where she's gonna be like, you're just fucking jealous, so...
How old is she though? That's what I want to know.
Does the small council have a particular lady in mind?
I would like to say 18, but I'm not... After that last scene, I don't know.
I mean, I'm more okay. I'm now more okay with this. Versus
Yeah. The lesser of two evils, I
Yes.
suppose.
I'm sure that she is good and kind, and that she will enjoy your company, as I have, Your Grace.
But I feel like they're getting close. I don't think they've had sex yet.
No, he haven't. He's being respectful of her. But I wonder if
And
she
I feel like he eases her anxiety because her cuticles have healed. She's
Yeah.
not doing it as much when she's around him.
Brought you something.
She fixed the dragon.
She fixed it, yeah.
Yep.
I asked the stonemasons to mend it.
A very kind gesture, Alicent.
Your Grace, I've called the small council to an emergency session.
Oh shit, what happened?
I think it best you hear it directly.
Does that have to do with the crab feeder? Or Damon.
Oh
no! Stole
Oh,
dragon
shit.
egg.
It is the pleasure of Daemon Targaryen, the Prince of Dragonstone, and to announce that he is to take a second wife in the tradition of old Valyria.
Massaria.
The title Lady Missaria of Dragonstone.
And she needs her own dragon.
Child, and is to have a dragon's egg placed in the babe's cradle.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Has invited you to his wedding, Your Grace.
Damn.
The balls on Damon.
Daemon has seized Dragonstone, has surrounded himself with an army of gold cloaks, and has now stolen a dangerous weapon.
Oh shit, what'd she say?
Ooh,
Daemon Leitas.
Ooh. Was it one of Cyrex's eggs? Dreamfire. What a badass name.
Balerian screw.
Oh, it was supposed to go to Balon. Oh shit.
Balon, sorry.
Yes. Daemon is without limit. Let me go to Dragonstone.
Okay, Otto. You want to smoke?
Well, Otto and Damon like pretty much hate each other, so that's gonna be fun.
Otto's like, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna handle your shit. You sit back and watch, Ember. I can handle my own, bitch. You keep on thinking I'm some little finger. I can actually fight.
Okay. We'll keep that same energy and Craxus stares at your
Can you
eyes.
stop
with
talking so I can tell my
bloody red
daughter
eyes.
to go hit on the king, please?
Why do you destroy yourself?
Oh no, she's still doing it, I guess.
Will you see the king tonight?
Damn.
Oh, he wants to speed things up.
Oh, there he is.
Good day, Sir Kristen.
You look good in Kingsguard armor.
Sahara will also join us.
Damn, he's gonna see Damon again. Like, I whipped your ass once.
I'll whoop it again.
I bet Sir Harold's no joke either. He's older, but it's just crazy. We're gonna see Dragonstone again, though. I wonder if that war table is already there.
That sounds like it.
Oh yeah, that shot is incredible.
Is the dragon gonna show up?
Ooh, there's the egg. Drinking fire.
I'm not giving this shit back.
Like, you want to come get it. That's what his vibe is right now.
Your occupation of this island is at an end. You're to relinquish
glad you
the
did
dragon's egg, disband your army, banish your whore,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and by order of His Grace King Viserys.
Where is the king? I don't see him.
His Grace would never lower himself to entertain such a mummer's farce.
Sir Crispin,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Sir Kristen Cole, my prince.
Ah, yes, apologies. I couldn't recall.
Perhaps
Damn.
my prince recalls when I knocked him off his horse.
Ooh, I love the tension.
I'm simply keeping with the traditions of my house, the same as my brother did for his heir.
Those traditions are for the true-born children of royalty, not for bastards fathered on a common whore.
Ooh.
God damn.
Here it is.
Come take it.
Are you mad?
Heh.
To choose
You're forgetting, I got Craxes on
violence
standby.
is to declare war against your king.
Wonderful.
Ooh, wonderful.
Death of your unborn child and its mother.
Ooh, shit.
Damn.
Bro, Otter's
Here
not
we
give
go.
a fuck. Neither is Damon. Yeah,
Oh.
you hear that?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Craxes, aka fuck around and find out.
Hey, Ember, do you want me to go over there and handle it?
Long neck energy, baby.
Oh, shit.
All of you, sheathe the fucking steel.
Yeah. That is
Yeah,
what I
are.
thought. What the fuck? Ooh, is that Vagar?
No.
Oh no, shit! Cyrix and Renarik pulled through. Is she gonna like try to talk Damon
Let's
into
go.
giving the egg back?
We're about to see. It'll be Cyrax versus,
I mean, because Damon I don't think will say no to Renara.
oh, we'll see what she said. We'll see how he handles this.
And now they're even the playing field.
Yep. Dragon versus dragon. But he looks way bigger up there.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a perspective,
But
but
Cyrax like, don't fuck with me. I'm a real clean woman dragon. I'm a real clean woman dragon.
so why to specify I'm a woman? I'm
Dariraroso prostas. Kesu ugleisa. Luon zombaz mi anuhon isa.
Ooh.
Pipots outrezomi mazon bilo vule, konir nuhruho sutailan.
I mean, tradition.
Razilari tubi.
Damn. Oh shit! She's like,
She's like,
fuck
wow.
One day.
She's not even pregnant.
I'm right here, Uncle. The reason that you were disinherited. If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me. So do it.
Damn. Drawing a line in the sand.
Damn.
Like, shit or get out the pot. You might give the egg back. You know what? Damn. Yep.
Damn.
You won this round.
I'm not killing you. Because he cares about her. I think he does. I hope he does.
He does. He's not going to hurt her. And now Era's like, all you motherfuckers better put respect to my name. I did what you could.
And Cyrus like, you put respect on my name. I would have killed your ember-looking ass dragon up there.
Me and Cyrus are like this. So shut the fuck up. She's the one that blocks your number.
She's like, yeah. Why don't you back up your red dragon up there, bitch? Cyrus, do you remember that dragon?
I'm cool with all the dragon homies.
Cyrus, do you remember its name? Cyrus like, bye. Anyway.
Cyrus like, Glacier, just spell my name and then we can talk. Other than that, fuck off. So was he just talking shit that she was pregnant and she's not really pregnant?
Let's see how he handles it. Look at him.
He's like, baby, I'm sorry.
You announced that we were to be wed, and that I was with child.
See? So she didn't know any of that shit.
Where we can make that true.
I ensured long ago that I would never be threatened by childbirth.
Dragonstone is quite secure.
Until the king decides to
Damn.
reclaim his ancestral seat.
It's like 2 tables instead of 1.
I didn't come into your service wanting gold, the power. I came to you to be liberated.
From what?
Fear.
Ooh, what a line. So I saw like pretty much the mural, the etching mural of the dragon on the wall, but instead of it being one long table, it was seemed like 2 separate tables, like 2 smaller ones.
She comes from unimpeachable Valyrian stock, and she has Targaryen blood. What's to mislike?
She is 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I thought.
You should also consider that we find ourselves on the precipice of war in the Stepstones. The Sea Snake holds claim to nearly half the realm's ships.
He would not dare withhold them in the face of the realm's need.
Arenas would definitely talk him into doing some shit like that.
You should wed Lena Velaryon, your grace.
Damn.
Sate Lord
No.
Corlys and fix him at your side. Permanently.
He's thinking of the big picture. Viserys is thinking about like right now, like she's fucking 12.
You disobeyed me.
No,
You
I
fled
did what I
King's
needed.
Landing without a word, and you acted without the crown's leave.
But I got it done. So there's that.
You went to Dragonstone.
And retrieve the egg without bloodshed. A feat I'm not sure Sir Otto could have accomplished alone.
No, he was about to get murked.
Yeah, he's about to get cause fight.
I sometimes forget how alike you both were. The Red Keeper's lost a warmth, and I dare say it will never recover.
It pleases me to hear you say this. To know that I'm not alone in my grief.
I struggle to realize that my daughter had so quickly become a woman grown.
That's why I like Viserys. He has a moral compass. He shows regret.
Yeah.
He loves his family.
No, I like his character.
What is now expected of me?
The king must take a new wife.
Be like, she's fucking 12. Tell your daughter, like, come on, tell me that it's fucking wrong, please.
I could never replace your mother, but you are my only heir. And our line is vulnerable. Too easily ended.
Hope you keep that same energy, though, if you bear a son.
To ensure that we are better defended.
Against whom?
Whomever may dare to challenge us.
Smoke's coming from all sides.
I do not wish to make us estranged.
You are the king, and so your first duty is to the realm.
Come on.
Yeah, and I'm choosing Alicent. That's what he's probably referring to.
I
Like,
understood this, just as I do.
just like
That's
I was
what he
saying.
wants to hear. Like,
She's giving her blessing, but she doesn't know who he wants to pick.
I'm like, look, tell me not to pick the fucking 12-year-old.
Like, all right, I won't pick the 12-year-old.
Yeah, tell me that. That's
Okay,
fine.
but the other side of it is I'm picking your best friend.
Well, good. How old is she?
She ain't gonna say good. She'd be like, fuck that.
I know, you just told me I gotta do what a king's gotta do. So
Yeah.
keep that same energy.
That's a key example of keep that same energy. I don't think she's
talk
going
to her, Amber. Talk to my daughter.
Why do you keep bringing me into this? I'm just watching. I don't have a dragon or a dog in this fight.
Yeah, you do. You're a dragon, so fucking talk to my daughter and tell her it's okay. Please. Look at him. He's like on the screen. Please, Amber.
So what about you, Glacier? You're over there talking shit.
I intend
Say it! Oh, she's picking her fingers again.
Oh, the Lady Alicent Hightower. Before spring.
Oh, just like, excellent.
Cool.
Oh, and Corlys is pissed.
This is an absurdity. My house is Valerian.
Your daughter is
I am your king.
Yeah, sit your ass down.
He's like, I'm gonna quit the council. Fuck you guys.
I was like, eat me.
Like, eat me. I always win, one way or another.
I'm fucking out of here.
But Damon's gonna be like, hey, Corlys, what's up? And then look, his instinct. Like betrayal. That's the look of betrayal.
No, she ain't feeling that. You should have told your daughter, bro. Should have been like, hey, you're okay with me marrying? Okay, I want to tell you who I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about Allison. You know what I'm
saying? Is that
saying?
a little dragon skull? Or is that like a fish? Oh no, this is Corlys's realm. This is like his man cave.
For centuries, my house had to scratch out an existence from the sea with grit and luck.
See, that's kind of what I was saying in the intro. That's why they left Valyria. Create their own path.
Unlike every other lord of the realm, I can say that I built my house's high seat with the strength of mine own back. I've always thought of you and I as having been made from the same cloth.
Damon. It's Damon, come on.
Oh, 1000%.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Come on.
Did you call me to Driftmark to remind me of my low standing, Lord Corlys? Or was there some other reason?
You've heard of the troubles in the Stepstones?
God damn.
A Mirish prince is feeding Westerosi sailors to the crabs.
Dale is half his body.
Yeah, half-baited gun.
But he's denied me.
It was never my brother's strongest trait.
What?
Being king.
Yeah, Damon's definitely going to help him with that crab feeder problem.
Yeah,
the crab
watch.
feeder is
Dragon.
backed by powerful entities within the Free Cities.
Bro, that is
His
sad.
failures have allowed him to accumulate strength.
That might be worse than what the Boltons do. That's just fucked up.
I will not have Driftmark beggared while our king idles himself with feasts and tourneys.
I will speak of my brother as I wish. You will not.
Ooh.
Damn.
Know your place.
Sing in the
Damn.
Stepstones is a chance for you to prove your worth to any who might yet doubt it.
I still like the loyalty between him and his brother, though. Like
He loves his brother.
Yeah.
But he also connects with Corlys. And Driftmark and Dragonstone, I think, are right next to each other, so they're pretty much neighbors.
Yep. He's like, fine.
Bro, crab feeder looks crazy.
Crab feeder's about to get fucking smoke. Where's the dragon at?
What a shot. Oh my god.
There's the cut of credits. That it?
Credits? No, I want more!
That's what you get.
Holy shit. I love the show. The Rogue Prince. Glacier, what you think?
Well, what I think is a great episode, and I want to put Ember on the spot. Are you on Team Otto or Team Damon?
Well, it'd be more Team Viserys or Team Damon, because that's kind of what we're looking at. We're drawing a line in the sand between two brothers.
And are you Team fuck a 12-year-old or not?
No. First of all, I mean, I see both sides of the coin, because Viserys at this time, he's still trying to like get over Emma's death and Balon's death.
Yep.
And he's trying to like focus his time on Rhaenyra, but he's getting all this shit coming from all angles. Like Corlys is coming in with the bullshit with the crab feeder, but at the same time, Corlys is like, "Look, I told you this shit was gonna be a problem, and you guys literally just blew me off and swept it under the rug. So now it's become a problem." And I mean, the crab feeder, it seems more froggy than Ramsay. Like I don't know, like maybe you guys can answer the question: would you rather be flayed alive or eaten by crabs alive? Me personally, I'd rather be flayed alive.
He's like, no, remember I also fed you my pit bulls. Like, get real froggy with it.
I don't know if they're pit bulls. I'm not a fucking
Yeah,
dog
right.
expert. But yeah, either way, Ramsay's is fucked up. But crab feeder's like, I'm gonna crucify you on the beach, and you're gonna get beach rot, probably like from like being wet all the time.
That one guy was like cut in half getting eaten. He was still like
He was
nervous.
just eaten in half. The crab feeder just ate whatever the bottom half of his body.
And Crabbear's like, don't even try to fucking talk about me. I'll burn your ass, so Chris Ember.
Bullshit. I'll have some clean ass snow crab legs on deck. How you want it? Bull.
He goes, tell Damon to bring his dragon. I'll make sure he's extra crispy.
He will. And that's kind of like, I'm glad, like, you know, at least it shows that I'm kind of in tune with what's going on with the show.
Yep.
Because I feel like I kind of
We
saw
kinda
the writing
called
on
it.
the wall.
Yeah.
Like, I knew Corlys is going to, like, start to have some kind of issue with the way shit's being run in King's Landing. And sure enough, all it took was the fact that yes, it's fucked up that he's trying to, like, get his 12-year-old daughter, Lady Lena, to marry Viserys. But
She's like, I don't have to be. I can do it when I'm 14.
Okay, you know what the difference is between you're 12 and you're 14? Nothing. You're still
No, there is
kid.
a difference. It's called a teen is a name. Now it's 14 instead of 12.
You really want to? Is that the hill you want to die on, Glacier? But I'm saying, back in the day, like in 2022, yeah, this shit's fucking gross. But back in the day, that was a normal thing.
Well, at least this fucking show, there was
12 was the new 21 back in the day, so it was what it was. But it shows right there, it's like, okay, I'd rather you get with Alicent than get with Lady Lena.
Because I feel like Alicent's older. She looks older.
I mean, I'd like to think that she's 18, but probably not. But
let's just
whatever she is, better than 12.
Let's just hope she's 18.
More importantly, Viserys has a connection with Alicent, which shows me that I don't think that they've hooked up as of yet. We were thinking maybe they did off camera. Now, I feel like they've just been kind of keeping each other company, and I feel like Viserys has generally grown close to her. And I was misinterpreting, but I feel like when she was talking to Viserys and she was looking down, it almost seemed like her cuticles like healed a little bit.
She was picking him when he picked her though.
Yeah, I mean later on in the episode she started repeating.
But I think that was because she was in front of her best friend basically.
Yeah, she's like, oh shit, like this goes down, and then I'm pretty much gonna lose my best friend.
Shit, the secret's out.
But I think like there was a certain point I feel like she wasn't really picking that much when she hangs out with Viserys because she feels comfortable around him. So I feel like that, like kind of like I was saying, I feel like that's gonna be more of a long game. Like she's gonna be queen, they're gonna bear a child, and
I just want to know if her feelings are actually genuine or not. Because remember, Otto was like, are you gonna visit the king now? He's like, she's like, if you wish. Like, does she actually genuinely want to see him?
I think she does, but she's not letting her dad know about that. But there was a scene where like Viserys left the room and Otto was there because Otto was telling Viserys about the dragon egg being stolen, and he stayed in the room with Alicent. We don't know what was said there. I was thinking maybe we're gonna see if Alicent was like, oh, it's all going according to plan. He's falling right in the palm of my hand.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. But I was like, speaking of according to plan, I went down there and I got Daemon to get the egg back because I'm a real motherfucker. I'm the one that scared his ass. I'm the one that told the king
to sit. Who the fuck are you trying to impersonate? Because whoever it is, I'm pretty sure.
My name's Otto. That's what I'm impersonating. I went down.
Oh, no wonder that's what you're acting like a bitch. Yeah, Otto. Otto thought he can get all the smoke, and I will give Otto this. He's got the balls to like talk to Daemon however the fuck he wants to talk to him. Pretty much called his girl whore. Pretty much telling him like, look, you want to start a war right now? Because if you keep that dragon egg, you're pretty much committing treason against the crown, and then we're gonna murk you guys where you stand. But I don't know if he just forgot about the fact that he had Craxus on standby, or he was just trying to play like he was gonna get the smoke. But you know damn well, all Daemon has to say is fucking Dracarys, and you are gonna be burnt to a crisp. That's Otto rotisserie style.
He didn't even have to say that. He fucking dragon showed up. He's like, everyone put your steel away. He was lucky that Rhaenyra showed up with Syrax.
Yeah, and that's a good thing too, because Rhaenyra, I feel like that's Daemon's weakness at this point in time. Because, like I said, does Daemon have some kind of special feelings for Rhaenyra other than the uncle-niece dynamic? Only time will tell. But I feel like that would be that was my whole thing. Like, if he wanted to get close to the throne, he would get with Rhaenyra, bear a child with her, and if it's a son, voila.
Yeah, he definitely cares about
Saria.
Yeah, because you can tell they have a strong relationship for her to even like kind of like go up to him like, you told me you're gonna be protected. I want to be liberated. Like,
but he didn't tell her about any of the shit that he was sending to Viserys. Like, we're about to be wed. She's with child. Like, I kind of feeling because when he was talking to Rhaenyra, like, oh, we'll have a child one day, and then that's when she got pissed off and left. Like, because she's like, wait, what the hell are you guys talking about? So he put them under the impression that she was already pregnant, which she's not. And she's pretty much like, look, I'm not here for the power and all this clout. I'm just here because I want to be free from fear.
Yeah, I don't want to be feared because now I have the fear because now you just put me on blast. I didn't know.
Especially if they find out I'm not pregnant, they're not going to give a fuck if I end up dead.
Yep. So now what's to come? That's the real question. What is to come?
I mean, looking at the scenes from the next episode, I feel like we're doing a time jump at least 2 years because now Viserys and Alicent are going to have a son named Aegon. The question is this going to be Aegon the second? Is this the next Aegon after the Conqueror, or was there another Aegon before then? I don't know exactly the time gap between Aegon the Conqueror's era and what's going on now. But we know if this Aegon even ends up surviving, I don't even know if this Aegon's going to end up like growing old and bearing children, if he's going to end up dead. And but if he is he going to be like a descendant of Jon Snow, aka Aegon Targaryen?
And now the heir is going to be overthrown. And it's crazy because remember that one scene with Viserys and Rhaenyra, like he's like, I don't want anyone coming, like he's like, people are trying to overtake us. But now it's like, I'm fucking your best friend. I got her pregnant and it's a boy and now you're not there.
And that's exactly what Rhaenys was trying to tell her. Like, you think that, as soon as he finds a new wife and he bears child and it's a son, you think that you're still going to be heir to the throne? No, you're going to get kicked to the back line because that's what they do to women. And Viserys was kind of like trying to like, when he was talking to Rhaenyra about that, he's like, listen, you're gonna be my only heir. Like, regardless of what happens, he was trying to tell her, look, you're gonna be the heir no matter what. But I feel like now that he's getting a son, at least what we find out, I feel like he's not gonna keep that same energy. Yeah, no. And that's crazy how like Rhaenyra, it's kind of like what I was saying. I feel like Rhaenyra is gonna encourage him to move on and to find a new wife, but not knowing that he's gonna choose her best friend. And that's essentially exactly what happened.
Or what is he gonna do? He's like, actually, instead of making you queen, I'm gonna make Alicent queen because
he's never gonna make Rhaenyra queen unless he dies.
That's what I'm saying. But because that's the thing is the Aegon is he's young. What if the king dies early? So that's what I'm saying. What's the contingency if he dies? Does his daughter become queen, or does his wife become queen? His new wife?
I'm sure it's really up to Viserys at that point. Whatever's in his will. Because remember, like when Robert Baratheon died, he had Ned Stark write out a will.
I'm asking you, who do you think he would pick at this point, based on the time jump? If he has a kid and let's say he just dies, like what if Daemon, like you said, the Civil War, he gets killed. Aegon's fucking, let's say he's just 3 or 4 years old. He's not gonna be king.
Well, if you're not old enough to be king, then your parents going to be like the king or queen regent, depending on what the case is. So that would mean that if Viserys is dead, then
if you got to throw spaghetti on the wall, who do you think he's picking?
Well, I'm just trying to think of the situation here. So let's say if Viserys dies, it won't be by. I think he's going to die way before the Dance of the Dragons.
I think so too.
Viserys dies, and then all you have left is Alicent, which is the mother. So by default, if he names Aegon the heir, then she would be queen regent because he's not old enough to be king.
That's gonna be froggy
until
Aegon
marries.
Becomes
of age and marries. So at that point, I mean, I feel like Rhaenyra wouldn't really have any claim to the throne if that's the case.
Rhaenyra's gonna be like, what?
And if she doesn't have claim to the throne, guess where you think she's gonna go? She's gonna join Team Daemon.
Yep.
Because she's like, wow, my best friend betrayed me. And now I gotta deal with the fact that she's queen.
I think we're still on the right track. I think it's either gonna be like, well, it could be like, it could just be uncle and niece, but it could be something more. And when it comes to that, it could be something. When it gets push comes to shove, it could be something more.
Yeah, but it's crazy because now like you got this crab feeder situation, and kind of what I was saying, I was like, they meant like Rhaenyra mentioned like, oh, we have dragon riders. And I was like, yeah, dragon will put an end to that whole pirating shit real quick, but. I mean, I don't think Viserys isn't going to let Rhaenyra join the fight unless she might just do it anyway, just like she went to Dragonstone anyways. But Corlys, once he got pretty much outed and he was pretty much betrayed by Viserys. Like, sorry, I'm picking Alicent, and so he went right to Daemon. Like, oh look, me and you we were cut from the same cloth. We know what it's like to grind and like make our way up and make something out of nothing and not just be given shit on a silver platter. And it's kind of like what I was saying, like the Velaryons. Even back in the old Valyria days, I feel like they were looked down upon. They weren't given anything on a silver platter. They had to like make a way, and they were kind of like in this situation, just swept under the rug, just like he was in the council. So they moved to Driftmark to make their own way, to pretty much grind, make something out of nothing. And Driftmark, I'm pretty sure, is right next to Dragonstone. So they're not only their neighbors, they have similar goals, but at the same time, Daemon loves his brother. So Daemon's like, I'm not gonna let you sit there and just disrespect my brother like that. But eventually, I feel like he's going to be the one that's going to help Corlys take care of this crab feeder problem.
Yep.
But shit's getting crazy right now. And again, no disrespect to Lady Lena, but I mean, give yourself for God's sake, give yourself another 5 years before you start
6
marrying.
years.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not really. I feel like it's not really her decision. It's pretty much whatever Corlys wants. But
be at least 18.
I get it. In the time period, ages are different. It is what it is. But I got no problem as far as like I said, Alicent. I feel like she's being genuine in her feelings for Viserys. But you can already see the writing on the wall with all the scenes that she had with Rhaenyra this episode. There was little moments where she's giving off motherly vibes. Like, your father just wants what's best for you.
Yeah.
And, like, giving her advice. Like, pretty much she was the one that taught Rhaenyra, or giving Rhaenyra advice on how to get closer with her father.
I'm interested to see their next interaction.
Oh, it's going to be definitely a slap in the face, I would feel. Like, you bitch!
Like, what the fuck? What are you doing with my dad?
It is what it is. I mean, Viserys should have, like, at least came clean when they were in private. Instead of just like, oh, you said that, you're giving me your blessings to find a new wife, and I'll do just that. And the good news is it won't be with a 12-year-old. So, But yeah, other than that, I love this show already. I already can see great writing on full display here, and we can already see like the little seeds of betrayal. Kind of what I was saying last episode, these little seeds of betrayal, and little by little, it's crazy that Viserys is like death by 1,000 cuts. The cuts that he's getting from the throne are not healing; they're getting infected. They're needing maggots to eat the dead flesh, and it would make sense. I don't think they're sanitizing the Iron Throne once they put it together. So when he's sitting on it, it's probably sitting on like 1 trillion bacteria, especially back in the Dark Ages. I feel like he's fucked at this point. I don't think the infections are going to kill him, but they're definitely going to weaken him, where he's going to be a lot easier to kill.
Yep.
But the question is, who's going to deal the killing blow?
Yep, that's exactly right. Who's going to do it?
But yeah, I mean, I just love the intricacies of all the different characters, and this is only 2 episodes in, and it's great that we're going to get a little bit of a time jump, because I feel like this whole season, however many seasons it is, it's gonna be like this long epic saga of like generations of Targaryens.
Yep.
So I just can't wait to see more. Final thoughts, Glacier?
Yeah, final thoughts. Another entertaining episode. Love the lore, love everything, and I like that we got Ember's ex-girlfriend mentioned in here, aka Big Bertha, aka Vhagar. We know that and the clean thing we know about her, she's not being ridden by anybody right now. She's in her own shit.
Yeah, and they already confirmed that she's big as shit. So
and she's like, yeah, why did you leave my big thick ass?
It is what it is. Sometimes, dragon chemistry and what it is.
Yeah, you left my big thick ass. So you know what? You don't get to get this dragon ass again. But anyways, it is what it is. I'll try to talk to Ember for you. He's married now. He's got a dragon wife. Might even have a dragon baby on the way. I'm sorry, but I'll try to talk to him for you. Don't worry, baby. Dragon certified.
My question is, how are you gonna try to talk to her? I told her she blocked your number just like Cyrix blocked your number. Also, I want to see Dreamfire because that
too, yeah.
That's crazy. That was the dragon that was supposed to be given to Balon, and that's why Rhaenyra took her personally. Like, no, that's staying here in the family. Sorry, Damon. Like, I fuck with you, Uncle, but no, you're gonna have to kill me if you think for a second that I'm stepping down.
Yeah,
so
she did it good, but without bloodshed.
Yeah, she did what Otto couldn't. Because I feel like Otto and the squad, shout out to Chris Nicole. He's gonna make a great Kingsguard, but y'all would have got burnt to a crisp right then and there if you would have swung the first sword. So, Rhaenyra pretty much saved your life as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, I can't wait. I really hope we see Dreamfire hatch in this season because I just want to see with a name that badass. I feel like, and I'm sure you guys already know out there how badass Dreamfire is. But yeah, I just really can't wait to see more. This is already becoming one of my favorite shows ever. Dragon Certified, fucking hate it. And there you have it, guys. Another one in the books. Real questions. What did you guys think of there in Dragon Land? For those of you guys who know, Dreamfire, you rank her as one of your top 3 dragons in all of the lore of George R.R. Martin. I'm excited to see Vhagar at some point. So any of you guys that have any little Easter eggs on Vhagar, like how epic is she as a dragon? And I mean, yeah, with the lines drawn in the sand, who are you guys on? Are you guys on Team Viserys or are you guys on Team Daemon at this point? I'm sure there's a lot of Daemon fans. I'm personally a Daemon fan. Say what you will. Like, I can already see the Ryan Wall. He's gonna be
I like the King too.
I like them both. That's the thing I love about Viserys is he's not a Mad King. He's definitely not a Ares. He makes hard decisions. And he may make the wrong decision sometimes, but at the end of the day, he's got moral compass. He loves his family. Yeah. And he shows regret. So I mean,
yeah, if he made the right decision, he would have picked.
Yeah, I mean, if he was gonna,
he would have picked her. He would
have taken his counsel's advice and done what was right in the big scheme of things to like show strength, and he would have married Lady Lyanna just for like the power side of it. But he's like, no. At the end of the day, regardless of the benefits, I can't do that. I'm sorry.
He's like, no, that's fucked up.
Anyways, what do you guys think? Let us know down below.
Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And if you like what you see, you can check out more videos right now. But until next time, we'll see you next time.